The following is a live sports event on the Abernathy Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in to today's game, and a special thanks to our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. The Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, Abernathy's First Baptist Church, Babel Funeral Home and Flower Shop, JC Refrigeration, Cooling and Heating, Has Beans Coffee, Hill Veterinary Services, Ty Horsford, Realtor, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, South Plains Auto Ranch, The Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, Nana's Donuts, and Nutrien Ag Solutions. To show your support of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes and become a sponsor on our broadcasts, contact us today at 806-773-4658. Thanks again for watching, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast of this live sports event featuring the Abernathy Antelopes. And good evening, Abernathy, Texas, and good evening, fans of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. Welcome inside the Antelope Gym here in Abernathy as we get you set on the broadcast this evening for the final home game of the regular season for the Abernathy Antelopes, and none other than the arrival from down the road, the Shallowater Mustangs, come to town tonight as the Mustangs look to clinch an outright district championship here on the road tonight against your Abernathy Antelopes. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, with you here this evening. Glad to have you with us on the broadcast. And we just got into the gym here in Abernathy, burning rubber from Floydada tonight, where the Abernathy Lady Lopes dropped a playoff seeding game to the tune of 39-23 to the Childress Lady Bobcats. And we fully intended to bring you that broadcast tonight, but we got to Floydada, and lo and behold, we had absolutely zero cell service inside the Whirlwind Gym. And we were able to connect to the Wi-Fi network that Floydada provided, but their Wi-Fi blocked our stream, and so we had no way whatsoever to get on the air tonight in Floydada due to kind of the situation we had there. So our apologies, as we were there and ready to go, expecting to bring you Abernathy Lady Lope basketball tonight from Floydada. But Floydada, the Floyd County cell signal got us, and Wi-Fi signal got us, and we were not able to get on the air. But again, Childress topped the Abernathy Lady Lopes 39-23. So that sends Abernathy, the Lady Lopes, into the postseason next week as the number 4 seed from our district, and we will be pitted against top-ranked Canadian in the by-district round of the playoffs somewhere up in the Texas Panhandle. But tonight, we get you ready for this rivalry showdown on the boys' side as the Abernathy Antelopes are set to play host tonight to the top 10 ranked Shallowater Mustangs. And the last time these two teams met, the game was closer than the final score indicated. It was a 60-41 win for Shallowater back in Shallowater. But midway through the fourth quarter in that ball game, it was a 7-point affair. And really the big swing in that game came in the final 3 minutes of the first half, where it was a barrage of Shallowater three-pointers that turned a 2-point deficit into a 12-point lead for the Mustangs. That's the name of the game for Shallowater. They like to get up and down the floor in transition, and they are not afraid to pull the trigger from the outside. But nonetheless, tonight, the Abernathy Antelopes, who had a come-from-behind 52-48 win here on this court on Tuesday night against Childress, They rallied for that 52-48 win over the 23rd-ranked Childress Bobcats. Abernathy has all but clinched the number 2 seed in the district standings. However, tonight they look to get a big momentum-boosting win over the rival and state-ranked Shallowater Mustangs. And so always interesting, intriguing, and sometimes intense when these two teams get together. The Abernathy Antelopes, they've not been playing their best basketball over the last couple of weeks, and a game like tonight is a game that could kind of get you going back in the right direction heading into the postseason. The Abernathy Antelopes will finish the regular season on Tuesday night in Idalou to take on the Wildcats. And with 2 games left in the regular season, the 4 district playoff spots on the boys' side is sealed up. You've got Shallowater at number 1, Abernathy at number 2, and then you've got Childress and Tulia both having clinched playoff spots, but they are battling it out for that number 3 and number 4 seed tonight. A win tonight mathematically clinches no worse than a number 2 seed for the Abernathy Antelopes heading into the postseason. I tell you what, we're about 7 minutes out from the tip-off tonight between the Abernathy Antelopes and the Shallowater Mustangs, as we will take an extended timeout. Thank some of our sponsors here on the broadcast, because let's face it, we couldn't do this without them. And we will come back with the tip-off and starting lineups tonight from the Antelope Gym in Abernathy, where it's Abernathy set to take on Shallowater. Thanks for listening to tonight's broadcast. We are at halftime and will return to the air shortly. Tonight's game is sponsored and provided by the Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop, the First Baptist Church, Ty Horsford Real Estate, JC Refrigeration, Cooling and Heating, Has Beans Coffee, Hill Veterinary Services, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, the South Plains Auto Ranch, Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, Nana's Donuts, and Nutrien Ag Solutions. If you are interested in showing your support for the Antelopes and Lady Lopes and being a sponsor during our broadcast, call us at 806-773-4658. You can also rewatch this live broadcast by visiting this same YouTube channel. To stay up to date on all the latest news and broadcast information regarding the Antelopes, follow us on Facebook at Abernathy Antelope Sports, Broadcast Home. Again, we are at our halftime break, and we will return to the air shortly. Go Lopes! When it comes to banking, you want people that you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank in Abernathy. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Lady Lopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or simply give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop has been serving the Abernathy community since 1991. Todd and his team offers full-service funeral planning with love and compassion, while Carly and the crew at the Flower Shop can meet all of your needs from flowers to gifts to registries. Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop is locally owned and is a staple in the Abernathy community. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. We are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Lady Lopes, and we wish them the best of luck this season. The Abernathy Independent School District is a shining light in West Texas. As a TEA-recognized district, our students excel at the state and national level on the field, in the classroom, in FFA and 4-H, band, and so much more. At Abernathy ISD, we offer a wide variety of dual credit and other academic opportunities. Leading the way into the future, at Abernathy ISD, we are students today, leaders tomorrow, and antelopes forever. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our heart is to love God, love people, and to tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday morning worship at 10:45 with Sunday school beginning at 9:30. We also offer a variety of kids and youth activities, as well as a Wednesday night adult and youth Bible study at 6 p.m. We would love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. Feel free to drop by our office at 411 7th Street or give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud to support our young people, and we are cheering the Lopes and Lady Lopes on this year. Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs that you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this season. If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at the South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and the Lady Lopes this season. In today's competitive real estate market, you want someone fighting for you. Ty Horsford is a licensed realtor in Texas and is proud to serve the people of Abernathy and the surrounding area with all of their real estate needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just want to know what your property is worth, give Ty a call today at 806-773-4658. Ty Horsford Real Estate is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. If you are in need of heating and air services on the South Plains, your only call needs to be to JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating. We've got the experience and professionals to handle all of your needs, as we specialize in residential, light commercial, and mobile home services. To find out how we can serve you with your heating and air needs, give us a call today at 806-744-9855 or come by and see us at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes throughout the 2021-22 school year. As a leader in the agricultural industry, Nutrien Ag Solutions is committed to helping West Texas growers reach their greatest potential. The professionals at Nutrien Ag Solutions pride themselves as being known as the ag retailer of the future, with their focus on customer service. An emphasis is consistently placed on providing the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology used in crop consulting and field application for their customers. With 6 retail locations located nearby, they are all equipped with experienced agronomists that are able to work alongside you to create the ideal plan for your operation. David Carver and his crew would like to say thank you for those that have entrusted them for years to service their needs, and would also like to wish the Antelopes a successful, blessed year. Thanks again for listening. We are at halftime and will return to the air shortly. And there you have it tonight, the final notes of the national anthem being performed and played on the bass guitar by Abernathy Antelope senior Jackson Sullivan, son of head coach J.D. Sullivan. And that is setting the tune, if you will, for the Abernathy Antelopes and the Shallowater Mustangs. Once again, good evening and welcome back inside the Antelope Gym tonight here in Abernathy, Texas, as they are now going through the starting lineup introductions prior to the tip-off between Shallowater, who comes in at 10-0 and atop the district standings, and the Abernathy Antelopes, who are 8-2, and they are alone in second place in the district standings tonight. The Shallowater Mustangs are going to be donning their all-black uniforms trimmed in red and white numerals. And the Abernathy Antelopes going to be in the home whites tonight, trimmed in maroon. Glad you're with us here, our second game of the night, but we've been in two different locations. We started out the night in Floydada for the Abernathy Lady Lopes and Childress in their playoff seeding game, and here we are tonight in our nightcap from the Antelope Gym in Abernathy. It is the Abernathy Antelopes and the Shallowater Mustangs. As the starting five for Shallowater have been introduced, and now the home crowd getting into it a little bit as the Abernathy Antelope starting five getting set to be introduced to the floor tonight as well. But it's the Abernathy Antelopes getting set to take on the top 10 ranked Shallowater Mustangs. Shallowater just losers twice all season long. So the Antelopes, they have their work cut out for them here this evening against a very talented Shallowater ball club. But when rivals get together, you never know. And this is kind of the game. We talked about it before the break. An Abernathy win tonight could kind of swing the pendulum back in the right direction for these Antelopes and get them playing well heading into the postseason here in a week or so. Shallowater going to be heading left to right, Abernathy right to left as you watch on your YouTube channel this evening. Starting five for Shallowater: Kaysen Stallings, Jakari Davis, along with Trevor Wynn. Number 15, Cooper Lusk. And we will get to the other starter in just a minute. I can't see who that is. That is Trevor Wynn. Starting five on the floor for Abernathy: Luke Houston, Ethan Paez, Caleb Harrell, Sean Rodriguez, and Anthony White. Looks like Malachi Reyes, your typical starting point guard, out for the second straight game due to an injury. The tip is up for the second time as the first one deflected out of bounds, and then both guys in the middle, Houston and Davis, missed the tip, and now Jakari Davis tips it into the backcourt, but Ethan Paez tracks it down, and the Antelopes have the basketball first here as we begin the basketball game. Anthony White kicks it in the corner to Sean Rodriguez. Now White has it on the right wing, splits the zone defense. The floater from the free throw line off, no good. Harrell the rebound, kicks it in the corner to Rodriguez, and Abernathy will reset. Just underway tonight from the Antelope Gym. On the wing, it's the senior Rodriguez, tries to go to the free throw line. Houston, he mishandled the pass, and the Antelopes turn it over. Back the other way, here comes Shallowater now with the basketball for the first time. Over on the wing, it's Buckley. Hayden Buckley with the basketball. They reverse the floor now to Lusk. Cooper Lusk tries to attack, can't get in, leaves it for Jakari Davis on the right-hand side. Top of the key, it goes to Wynn. Now over on the left-hand side, it's Lusk. He kicks it in the corner. Pretty good perimeter defense by the Antelopes. Top of the key, it is Lusk with the basketball. Step back, can't shoot. Now Jakari Davis on the right wing. And the Antelope crowd applauds the defense as Jakari Davis backs it out near midcourt. No score. About a minute and a half gone by here from the Antelope Gym. Jakari Davis leaves it on the wing. Now in the corner, it goes to Buckley. Buckley pass cross, almost swiped away by White. Now driving in, kicking it in the corner. That is Buckley. Back out on the wing. That's almost an offensive foul. No call. In the corner, Stallings for three. In and out, no good. And Anthony White goes up to get the Antelope rebound. White pushes ahead into the half court. Ooh, he may have walked with it. And there's the whistle and the call. 2 possessions and 2 turnovers for the Abernathy Antelopes. And it will be Shallowater basketball in the backcourt with 6:14 left to play in the opening 8 minutes. Jakari Davis will walk it up for the Mustangs. He brings it across the half court. He dribbles in. Good defense on him, though, by Rodriguez. Hands it off to Buckley. Buckley splits the zone. He draws the foul. And Hayden Buckley, I believe, I don't know if it's going to be on the drive or on the shot. I believe it's on the drive. Buckley was fouled. It'll be Shallowater basketball underneath. Anthony White picks up his first foul. Inbounds goes to Jakari Davis. Now on the wing, it's Cooper Lusk. Lusk now gives top of the key to Wynn, who backs it out near center court. Crossover dribble Wynn, leaves it in the corner for Lusk. Lusk drives baseline. His floater blocked away by Caleb Harrell, and Luke Houston has the Antelope rebound. And Houston will bring it back up across midcourt for Abernathy. Over 2 minutes scoreless to begin this basketball game. On the near side wing, it's Anthony White. Skips it over to Pies, has a three, doesn't take it. Back to Anthony. Anthony on the left-hand side gives to Harrell. In the corner, it's Rodriguez. Back on the wing to Paez. Lost it and got it back before it went out of bounds. And gives back near the center circle to Houston. Abernathy will go to work. On the right wing, now it's White. White with the basketball, gives it to Paez. Paez leaves it for Caleb on the right wing. Now top to Rodriguez. Left-hand side, Houston open for three. Off the mark, no good. And the rebound taken away by Cooper Lusk. Ahead to Jakari Davis, who pushes into the half court. Davis leaves it in the corner. Wanting to drive in baseline, can't. Now back out top, it goes to Wynn. Wynn gives it on the right-hand wing to Buckley. And Buckley passes it off over to Stallings, who drives in and leaves for Davis. Davis, top of the circle, gives to Cooper Lusk. Taken away by Paez. Ethan Paez down the lane. Floater no good. And the rebound pulled out by Rodriguez. And it's a Shallowater foul. Good defense there and an opportunity at a transition bucket for Ethan Paez, but he couldn't finish. But Abernathy will have the basketball underneath. Caleb Harrell gets it in to Houston. Houston bounces it to Paez, who gives to Houston. And Abernathy will go to work in the half court. Gives it off to White. Anthony White dribbles top of the key. Straight on, top of the key three, off the mark, no good. Jakari Davis the rebound, and Caleb Harrell reached in, and that's a foul 80 feet from the basket on Caleb Harrell. Second foul on Abernathy, Caleb's first, and the Shallowater Mustangs will have it in the backcourt. 4:12 left in the first quarter, and neither team has scratched the scoreboard yet. Kaysen Stallings now gives it in the corner to Wynn. Wynn back out top of the key to Lusk. Lusk on the drive, and that is a turnover, as I believe that's an offensive foul called at the top of the key on the Mustangs, as Cooper Lusk whistled for his first, and it will be Antelope basketball in the backcourt. 3:59 left to play in a scoreless first 4 minutes of this basketball game. Some good defense being played on both sides of the floor. Luke Houston picks up his dribble, goes back to Anthony White. White gives it over to Paez. Paez off the dribble, near center court. Got to move without the basketball if you're the Antelopes. Now it's Anthony. 3:33 to play here in the first quarter. Anthony off the dribble, takes it down the heart of the lane, had it stripped away by Jakari Davis. Numbers for Shallowater. Davis count it, and a foul at the other end, and Jakari Davis has a chance at a three-point play for the Mustangs. As Abernathy turned it over, it led to an easy transition bucket for Shallowater. That's what they like to do. And the foul, I believe, is on Luke Houston, his first. And Jakari Davis misses the free throw. Harrell has the Antelope rebound. Abernathy has got to find something offensively, as Houston will walk it up. Across midcourt is Luke. 5 minutes to start this game without a point for the Antelopes, but they only trail 2-0. On the wing, it's Paez. Paez goes back out top to Anthony White. White skips it over to Sean Rodriguez. Rodriguez gives to Houston on the wing. Skipping it back over to Rodriguez, top to Paez. Right wing, it's Houston. In the corner, Harrell sets his feet for three. It's an air ball, but it goes right to Sean Rodriguez, who goes up hard and has it rejected out of bounds. It'll be Antelope basketball underneath, as Abernathy will throw it in with 2:44 to play here in the first quarter. Anthony White will throw it in for the Antelopes. Off the inbounds, good look. Houston off the glass, can't finish. Got his own rebound, puts it back up, no good again, but he's fouled, and Luke Houston will go to the foul line for the Antelopes. Two golden opportunities there inside for Abernathy. Couldn't finish, but Luke Houston earns a trip to the foul line. Going to have to make those buckets when you get them on the inside, though. First free shot by Houston is good, and Abernathy draws within one at 2-1. And Houston has another free throw coming here at the 2:39 mark of this first quarter. Houston eyes the basket. Second free shot, Potty's in and out, no good. Davis the rebound for the Mustangs. They lead by one as they bring it up the floor. Driving all the way in from the left side. That should have been a goaltend, but it's tipped back up and in off the miss by, I believe, that was Buckley. And it's 4-1 Shallowater. I thought he took it off the rim. Back the other way. Here comes Abernathy. On the wing, it's Cash Garcia. Dumps it inside. That's counted in a foul, I believe, as Anthony White got position on the inside, and he finishes. And Anthony White a chance at a three-point play, and he can tie this basketball game at the foul line with 2:13 left to play in the first quarter. Good find inside there by Garcia. And Anthony White at the line makes his free throw, and we're square at 4 with 2:12 to go here in the first quarter. Across the timeline, here comes Trevor Wynn. Wynn hands the ball off to Buckley. Buckley goes around White, leaves it in the corner. Wynn had his pocket picked by White. Anthony White, 2-on-3, threw it away in traffic. And Anthony White is slow to get up. Back the other way, Shallowater has a 5-on-4 as we've got a stoppage of play as Anthony White still on the floor, far deep in the Antelope backcourt. And you got to hope that Anthony White is okay, as he had a good look inside and then he fell to the floor awkwardly. And we'll get him checked out here, but the Shallowater coach has not quit barking at the official for the last 5 minutes. I think he wanted to let Anthony White lay hurt in the backcourt while the play continued. But Anthony White being helped up by Katie, the trainer, who's also a clock keeper tonight over at the scores table for Abernathy. The trainer and Coach Sullivan helping White off the floor. 1:48 left to play here in the first quarter. Abernathy and Shallowater tied at 4. It'll be Shallowater basketball after the break. You've got to hope that Anthony White is okay, as he is going to go to the locker room. That Shallowater head coach, Coach Lusk, still barking at the official. Shallowater will throw it in, and Hayden Buckley will get the instructions, and he'll walk it up for the Mustangs. 1:40 left to play here in the first quarter. We're tied at 4 as Anthony White has gone to the locker room. On the right wing, it's Jakari Davis. He goes top of the key, driving in Lusk, kicks it out on the wing. Trevor Wynn gives it in the corner to Buckley. Buckley dumps it baseline to Davis. Now back out top on the right wing, Stallings. He drives in the floater, yes. And Shallowater retakes the lead with 1:15 to play in the opening period, as Luke Houston will walk it back up here for the Antelopes. Across the timeline, Houston, right wing, it goes to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, left-hand side for Ethan Paez. Paez bounces it out top. Houston now right wing, Paez. Good find by Harrell inside. He got it to Houston, who goes up and draws the foul. And Luke Houston will go to the line, and a chance at a couple of free throws here, where he's 1 of 2 so far at the line. 54 seconds left to play here in this first quarter as Houston eyes the basket. And his first free shot is good. And it's 6-5. Shallowater's lead just 1. Second free shot by Houston. Good. Got them both. And we're tied at 6. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Shallowater brings it back up, wanting to speed the tempo. Quick three in the corner, off the mark, no good by Buckley. Backside rebound. We've got a foul called, I think, on Abernathy underneath, trying to secure a defensive rebound. Sean Rodriguez picks up his first foul. 4th team foul on the Antelopes. Shallowater will throw it in underneath, gets it out to Mick. Oh, he went back court almost, no call. Jakari Davis now dribbles on the right wing, hands it off Trevor Wynn. Wynn drives in, he forces contact, and they're going to get an Antelope block. And Trevor Wynn's going to shoot free throws with 37 seconds left here in the quarter. Luke Houston just picked up number 2, and with Anthony White already in the locker room with an injury, that's a dangerous place to be if you get in foul trouble here if you're the Antelopes. And you're already down Malachi Reyes. Wide right on the first free throw is Trevor Wynn. He's got another one coming. You're already down a starter in Malachi Reyes. Another one in the locker room with injury, and Luke Houston now with 2 fouls. Second free shot is good, and Shallowater leads by 1 at 7-6 with 35 seconds left in the opening period. Across midcourt, here comes Houston. And he may play for 1 shot here for the Abernathy Antelopes. Sean Rodriguez on the right wing slips it inside to Houston, who fell down and lost the basketball. That leads to a transition the other way, and Rodriguez picks up his second foul, and Buckley's going to go to the line. All of a sudden, fouls and injuries becoming a big issue here for the Abernathy Antelopes. As Hayden Buckley will shoot a couple of free throws. Buckley eyes the basket. His first one is good. It's 8-6 Shallowater. And he's got another free throw coming here. 16.7 seconds left to play in this first quarter. We played the first 4 minutes of this one scoreless tonight. Second free shot by Buckley is in and out, no good. Garcia has the rebound for Abernathy, almost stolen away by Jakari Davis. And then Jakari Davis swipes it off the foot of Cash Garcia. It's going to stay Shallowater ball. You've got to be stronger with the basketball if you're Cash Garcia. It'll be underneath. Shallowater to inbound, 13 seconds to go. Inbounds it into the corner. Jakari Davis beats his man, and Caleb Harrell tried to recover. He had a block from behind, but a foul called on Harrell. He's got 2 fouls, and Jakari Davis will shoot 2 more free throws here for the Abernathy Antelopes. As eyeing the basket, Davis, his free shot is good. It's 9-6. The Mustangs lead is 3 with 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. You've got Houston, Rodriguez, and Harrell all with 2 fouls. And we're not out of the first quarter yet. Second free shot by Jakari Davis, no good. Marcus Stone the rebound, and he traveled. Marcus Stone got the rebound, and then he took steps. It's an Antelope turnover, and it'll be Shallowater basketball. It seems like the last 2 or 3 minutes we've lived on Shallowater's end of the floor. as the Mustangs will throw it in the corner to Jakari Davis. Now out on the wing, quick trigger three, in and out, no good with 2 seconds to go. Stone got the rebound, and that is the end of the first quarter. 9-6, the Shallowater Mustangs lead by 3 at the end of 8 minutes. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Basketball. Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs that you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this season. And welcome back here inside the Antelope Gym tonight in Abernathy, Texas. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, back with you as we get set to start quarter number 2. 9-6, Shallowater leads by 3 as we get set to start the second frame. It'll be Shallowater with the possession to begin the quarter as well. And I tell you what, Abernathy, they lived on defense the last 2 minutes of that first quarter as they had a number of fouls and never could seem to turn the possession over on Shallowater. The Mustangs will go to work leading by 3 as we begin the second quarter. Trevor Wynn out near midcourt for Shallowater, gives it off. Now on the right wing, Davis dumps it inside. Cooper Lusk muscles his way up over Marcus Stone. Short, no good. And the rebound taken away by Luke Houston. And Abernathy, down 3, has the basketball into the half court. Sean Rodriguez now to Paez on the wing. He'll try a 3 with the hand in his face. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, though, by Garcia, who kicks it to Stone. And Stone dances around on the baseline. He's called for a travel. Despite there being some contact, no foul called. It'll be Mustang ball in the backcourt. 7:27 left here in the second quarter. It remains 9-6, Shallowater. Across the midcourt comes Trevor Wynn, hands the ball off. Now over on the left-hand side. Jakari Davis drives into the free throw line. He may have walked, no call. Right wing it goes. Now back out top. Trying to drive in, creating space. Leaves it on the right side now for the Mustangs. Dribbling to the free throw line. They reverse it in the corner to Davis. Davis will try a 3 with a hand in his face. It's off the mark. Good strong rebound there by Houston for the Antelopes. He plays with 2 fouls, and he brings it up. Straight on top of the key. 3, and Luke Houston ties the game as he trickles the twine from the top of the circle. And it's 9 up with 6:40 to play in the first half. Jakari Davis on the left-hand wing hands the ball off to Lusk. On the right, weak win. In the corner now it goes, driving in, back out top, straight on 3. Cooper Lusk off the mark, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay Shallowater ball after some hesitation on the call by the official. Cooper Lusk will throw it in here for the Mustangs with 6:25 to go here in the first half. Off the inbounds, they go out top to Jakari Davis. Davis leaves it on the left-hand side wide open. Not going to take a 3, though. Short corner, mid-range jumper there by Trevor Wynn. His money. And it's 11-9 Shallowater with 6:10 left here in the half. As Luke Houston will jog it up. On the wing for Marcus Stone. He'll try an open 3. It's off the heel, no good. Houston got the rebound, gives to Paez, and Abernathy will reset. Right wing, it goes to Houston. Houston goes out top to Paez. Cash Garcia now with the basketball to Stone on the left-hand side. Out top of the key, it goes to Ethan again. 5:45 to play here in the second quarter. On the right wing, try to give and go. Garcia back to Houston, but it's stolen away and racing off down the floor, the speedy Jakari Davis. And Cash Garcia fouled him to break up an easy slamma-jamma at the other end. It'll be free throws coming for Jakari Davis. And actually, Paez is the one that got back and committed the foul. And Jakari Davis at the line. First free shot rolls around and comes off. No good. And Davis will have another free shot coming with 5:38 left here in the half. Second free shot by Jakari Davis is good. Got one of two. Shallowater matches their biggest lead of 3 at 12-9. Marcus Stone gives it to Harrell, who fires it to Paez on the right wing. Paez off the dribble. Goes out to Stone near midcourt. Now in the corner, Paez will try a three. And Ethan Paez dials it up to tie the game at 12 with 5:15 to go in the first half. As Trevor Wynn will walk it back the other way for the Mustangs. Wynn gives on the right-hand side. Now Davis dumps it inside, getting position. Missing the shot, though, is Kaysen Long. And the rebound pulled away by Harrell. Harrell pushes up the floor, gives to Garcia on the right wing, and the Antelopes will run the offense. 4:50 to play here in the first half. On the left-hand wing, it's Paez. Paez gives it in the corner to Stone. Stone tried to dribble baseline, couldn't. Goes back out top. Pass almost stolen. Harrell tracks it down. In the corner, Stone. He'll try a three. And Marcus Stone knocks it down from deep in the left-hand corner. And Abernathy has the lead at 15-12. 4.5 minutes to play until halftime. Jakari Davis will walk it up for the Mustangs. Into the half court. Davis around to pick. Paez almost poked it away. Now out top it goes. Driving down the baseline. Floater off the mark, no good. And it's an offensive foul on Shallowater. The Mustangs turn it over. And Abernathy with a 3-point lead and 4:12 to go in the half will get it back, trying to add to their lead. As Caleb Harrell will throw it in the backcourt here for the Antelopes. It goes into Houston, who again checks back in with those 2 fouls. Got to play smart if you're Luke. Across the timeline, Houston has the basketball. Bounces it to Paez on the right-hand side. And a reach-in foul called on Shallowater. That's number 3. I don't have a number 3 on my Shallowater roster. But that will be free throws here, I think, for Ethan Paez. It'll be a 1-and-1 situation, as that is the 7th foul on the Mustangs. Both teams now in the 1-and-1 bonus. As Ethan Paez at the line, his first free shot is good. And Abernathy has their biggest lead of the night at 16-12. 3:54 left until halftime. Second free shot by Paez is good. And it's 17-12. Abernathy a 5-point lead and an 8-0 run. Pushing it the other way in the corner. A quick trigger three. A big answer by Hayden Buckley. He knocks it in. You got to get a hand in the face if you're the Antelopes. And just like that, it's a 2-point game again. As Luke Houston walks it across the timeline. Houston gives it on the wing to Rodriguez. Sean Rodriguez goes into the free throw circle, bounces it back out to Stone. Stone gives it over on the wing. Luke Houston will try for his second three. And Luke Houston, the bottom of the cup from the right-hand side. And Abernathy has a 5-point lead at 20-15. Top of the circle, Trevor Wynn dribbles in, shoots it from the free throw line, and buries it. The offensive pace now beginning to pick up a little bit as Houston will slow it down and walk it up. Across midcourt come the Antelopes, under 3 to play here until halftime. Crossover, Houston down the lane. He might have been fouled, but he scoops it up and in. What a take by Luke Houston. He's got 11 for the Antelopes. In the corner, back the other end, dumping it inside, trying to back his way down. That is that is Lusk, rather. And a foul on Abernathy will send Lusk to the line for 1-and-1. As Marcus Stone fouls, that is just his first. If the scoreboard is correct, And that'll send Cooper Lusk to the line for 1-1 on the 9th Antelope team foul. 2:37 left to play until halftime. Lusk free shot good. He's got his and one coming as it's 22-18 now. The Antelope lead. Second free shot by Lusk is good. Made them both. It's 22-19. And Abernathy will throw it in the backcourt. This is the point of the game in Shallowater where the Mustangs ended the half on a 3-point barrage to erase an Antelope 2-point lead. Let's see if the Antelopes can reverse the fortunes. Out top it goes to Marcus Stone. Stone almost walked, got it to Houston, who drives baseline, in traffic, shot no good. Put back up, no good though by Garcia. He missed it from point blank range. Jakari Davis pushes ahead. In the corner, three, Buckley. No good, but a foul. That is what you can't do. And Buckley will go to the line for 3 free throws. The 10th foul on Abernathy. Unless they called that after the shot, the Stone picks up his second foul. And Hayden Buckley is at the line. First free shot is good. And that draws Shallowater within 2 at 22-20 with 2:08 to play here in the first half. Second free shot is good. And he's got another one coming to try and tie the game. 4-0 mini run here by the Mustangs. Hayden Buckley at the line. Eyes the basket. He made all 3, and the game is tied at 22 with 2:08 left here in the half. Off the inbounds, it goes to Houston. Shallowater going to put on some token pressure as Houston tries to bring it up to Rodriguez on the wing. Rodriguez tried to throw it down low. It was tipped away. Abernathy recovers Houston at midcourt, though. On the left-hand side, it's Rodriguez. Rodriguez bounces it to Ethan Paez. Off the dribble drive, Paez, the floater, off the backboard, no good. Tipped back up and in by Cash Garcia. A good job crashing the offensive glass. Abernathy retakes the lead. Now we've got a whistle and a stoppage of play. Because I'm not sure what the call was there. But Abernathy has taken the lead. I think there was a warning of some kind, but I'm not exactly sure what it was. It wasn't too demonstrative looking. 1:35 to go in the half. The Mustangs will walk it up. Over on the wing, Buckley gives to Davis. Davis to the free throw line. Floater, no good. And Houston, another Antelope rebound. Luke Houston has been all over the place here in the first half. Houston across midcourt. He's got it. Crossover on Buckley down the lane. Leaves it inside. Garcia off the window, missed it. Got his own rebound, missed it again. Tipped back out, Sean Rodriguez, straight on 3. Count it from the top of the key for Rodriguez. And Abernathy leads 27-22 with a minute to go, trying to answer at the other end. Lusk is short on a 3. Rodriguez off the deflection, gets the rebound, pushes it for Abernathy into the half court. Gives to Houston, and Abernathy will run the offense. Inside of a minute to play in the first half. Off the dribble, driving to the free throw line. Poked away, Houston lost it. Outlet, Jakari Davis lays it in. Steal and a bucket for Shallowater, and it's 27-24 with 35 seconds left until halftime. Sean Rodriguez will bring it up across midcourt here for the Antelopes. He bounces it to Houston. Houston crossover dribble in the lane, leaves it for Harrell, who stutter steps and puts it off the glass and good. Caleb Harrell the bucket, and it's 29-24 Antelopes. On the wing at the other end, 10 seconds to go. Top of the circle, Trevor Wynn, right wing at Stallings. Stallings top of the key, tries to float it inside. It's stolen away by Sean Rodriguez, and it's a foul on Mustangs trying to recover. It'll be free throws for Abernathy at the other end. With 2.2 seconds left here in the first half, Abernathy a chance to add to a 5-point lead heading into the locker room. 1-1 coming for Sean Rodriguez. Where has this Antelope team been the last 2 weeks? Sean Rodriguez at the line. Eyes the basket, free shot, good. He'll get his and one. It's 30-24. Rodriguez has another free shot coming. Made them both. Biggest lead of the night for Abernathy, 31-24. Inbounds goes. The three-quarters court three is off the mark at the horn by Kaysen Stallings. And after 16 minutes, it's 31-24, a 7-point lead for Abernathy over the top 10 ranked Shallowater Mustangs. We'll take a timeout, an extended break, and catch our breath. You'll want to come back for the second half of this one. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Basketball. Thanks for listening to tonight's broadcast. We are at halftime and will return to the air shortly. Tonight's game is sponsored and provided by the Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop, the First Baptist Church, Ty Horsford Real Estate, JC Refrigeration, Cooling and Heating, Has Beans Coffee, Hill Veterinary Services, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, the South Plains Auto Ranch, Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, Nana's Donuts, and Nutrien Ag Solutions. If you are interested in showing your support for the Antelopes and Lady Lopes and being a sponsor during our broadcast, call us at 806-773-4658. You can also rewatch this live broadcast by visiting this same YouTube channel. To stay up to date on all the latest news and broadcast information regarding the Antelopes, follow us on Facebook at Abernathy Antelope Sports, Broadcast Home. Again, we are at our halftime break, and we will return to the air shortly. Go Lopes! When it comes to banking, you want people that you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank in Abernathy. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Lady Lopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or simply give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop has been serving the Abernathy community since 1991. Todd and his team offers full-service funeral planning with love and compassion, while Carly and the crew at the Flower Shop can meet all of your needs from flowers to gifts to registries. Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop is locally owned and is a staple in the Abernathy community. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. We are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Lady Lopes, and we wish them the best of luck this season. The Abernathy Independent School District is a shining light in West Texas. As a TEA-recognized district, our students excel at the state and national level on the field, in the classroom, in FFA and 4-H, band, and so much more. At Abernathy ISD, we offer a wide variety of dual credit and other academic opportunities. Leading the way into the future, at Abernathy ISD, we are students today, leaders tomorrow, and antelopes forever. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our heart is to love God, love people, and to tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday morning worship at 10:45, with Sunday school beginning at 9:30. We also offer a variety of kids and youth activities, as well as a Wednesday night adult and youth Bible study at 6 p.m. We would love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. Feel free to drop by our office at 411 7th Street or give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud to support our young people, and we are cheering the Lopes and Lady Lopes on this year. Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs that you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this season. If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at the South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and the Lady Lopes this season. In today's competitive real estate market, you want someone fighting for you. Ty Horsford is a licensed realtor in Texas and is proud to serve the people of Abernathy and the surrounding area with all of their real estate needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just want to know what your property is worth, give Ty a call today at 806-773-4658. Ty Horsford Real Estate is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. If you are in need of heating and air services on the South Plains, your only call needs to be to JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating. We've got the experience and professionals to handle all of your needs, as we specialize in residential, light commercial, and mobile home services. To find out how we can serve you with your heating and air needs, give us a call today at 806-744-9855 or come by and see us at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes throughout the 2021-22 school year. As a leader in the agricultural industry, Nutrien Ag Solutions is committed to helping West Texas growers reach their greatest potential. The professionals at Nutrien Ag Solutions pride themselves as being known as the ag retailer of the future, with their focus on customer service. An emphasis is consistently placed on providing the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology used in crop consulting and field application for their customers. With 6 retail locations located nearby, they are all equipped with experienced agronomists that are able to work alongside you to create the ideal plan for your operation. David Carver and his crew would like to say thank you for those that have entrusted them for years to service their needs, and would also like to wish the Antelopes a successful, blessed year. Thanks again for listening. We are at halftime and will return to the air shortly. And once again, good evening, Abernathy Antelope basketball fans, and welcome back inside the Antelope Gym tonight in Abernathy, Texas. Glad you're with us. A pretty exciting first half here tonight from the Antelope Gym. sees the Abernathy Antelopes with a 31-24 lead over their rival, the Shallowater Mustangs. And so can Abernathy in these final 16 minutes hold on to what would be a massive win and a momentum-gaining win heading towards the postseason? A win tonight for Abernathy locks up no worse than a number 2 seed heading into the postseason. A win tonight for Shallowater clinches the outright district title. That's what's on the line in the second to last game of the regular season. It'll be Abernathy with the ball heading to the goal at our right as we switch ends here in the third quarter. The 5 on the floor for Abernathy: Sean Rodriguez, Luke Houston, Ethan Paez, Cash Garcia, and Caleb Harrell. Anthony White remains on the bench. He left early in this one with an injury. Malachi Reyes also out with an injury. As Luke Houston walks it across midcourt. Houston bounces it to Paez deep on the left-hand side. Around a pick, straight on 3, top of the corner, or top of the key, no good. Offensive rebound follow shot by Houston, off the mark, no good. Got his own rebound, though, and he gives to Caleb Harrell, and good hustle by Abernathy. They'll reset. Houston deep on the left-hand wing, 7.5 to go in the third. Drives in, double-teamed, kicks it to Harrell, reverse layup blocked. Back the other way comes Shallowater. They want to push in the corner. They want to play fast. Jakari Davis leaves it on the wing net for Wynn. Wynn drives in. That's got to be a charge, doesn't it? And it is a charge on Trevor Wynn going the other way. That is an easy call for the official. 7:17 left to play in the third quarter. That's the second foul on Trevor Wynn. And Abernathy will bring it up. As Luke Houston walks it up for Abernathy. Wearing those yellow and orange shoes. Right wing 3, Houston is an air ball. And I think we've got a foul called away from the ball. Caleb Harrell whistled for a foul, and that's 3 on Harrell. And, man, those cheap fouls after a play's already happened, I hope those don't come back to haunt you if you're the Antelopes. Jogging it back up the other way, Trevor Wynn, top of the circle. Leaves it on the right wing for Buckley. Buckley into the circle, leaves it on the left-hand side, Stallings. Stallings in the corner for Jakari Davis. Now out top, right wing. They reverse it over to Wynn. Wynn, top of the key, Stallings. Stallings, left-hand side for Davis. Davis hands the ball off to Buckley. Buckley, good defense on the perimeter by Abernathy. Now Jakari Davis on the left-hand side, dribbles in on Paez, walled off. There's a steal, and they're going to call a foul on Abernathy, and Ethan Paez was going to be off to the races had the whistle not blown. And that's a tough call for the Antelopes. That is on Houston, and that's 3 on Houston. You hold your breath with where the foul count is now for Abernathy. Harrell and Houston both have 3. And you're already shorthanded tonight if you're the Antelopes. Top of the circle, Cooper Lusk. In the corner, Stallings drives baseline, leaves it out for Wynn. Nice leave for Stallings, who lays it up and in. 31-26, Abernathy. As the Antelopes bring it up, they need some offense. They got to pick up where they left off in that second quarter. On the right wing, it's Sean Rodriguez. Rodriguez around a pick, leaves it for Stone. Stone drives baseline, into the lane, off the glass. Yes, sir! They're going to wave off the bucket, but it's a foul on Shallowater. Almost an and one there for Marcus Stone. Very easily could have been called an and one, but that's 3 fouls now on Trevor Wynn. As Sean Rodriguez will throw it in under the basket. He bounces it into Garcia, gives it back to Rodriguez, who goes back to Garcia, kicks it in the corner for Paez. He'll put up a 3 as Jakari Davis went flying by. Backside rebound off the miss to Shallowater. The Mustangs run. Mid-range jumper off the mark, no good. Houston high for the rebound, had it poked ahead to Marcus Stone, who goes down the lane, right side off the glass, no good. Rebound, Jakari Davis. He wants to run one-on-one with Houston. Down the lane, and Houston had to back off with 3 fouls, and Jakari Davis makes it a 3-point lead for the Antelopes. With 31-28, 5:20 to go in the third, a 5-0 run to begin the half for Shallowater. On the right wing, it's Ethan Paez. Paez goes opposite of a Garcia pick to the baseline. Shot up no good, but before the shot, it's a Shallowater foul, and Coach Lusk doing what he does best, arguing with the official. It'll be Sean Rodriguez to throw it in under the basket as Hayden Buckley gets called for his second foul. Heaven forbid the Mustangs not get all the calls. Sean Rodriguez looking to get it in. They go into Cash Garcia, who cannot finish, but he's fouled, and Garcia will go to the line for the Antelopes. I think that's part of it. Coach Lusk doesn't know how to respond when he's not getting all the calls. They're not used to that in Shallowater. As Cash Garcia, his first free shot is up and good. And it's 32-28, a 4-point lead for the Antelopes. Second free shot by Garcia. Got them both. It crawls over the rim and falls through. Jakari Davis will bring it back the other way for Shallowater. Abernathy leads by 5, 33-28. On the wing, it's Stallings. He drives into the lane, and there's a foul on Abernathy. And that might be 3 on Marcus Stone, I believe. So you've got Houston, Harrell, and Stone with 3 fouls for the Antelopes. Jakari Davis will throw it in. Gets it in the corner to Lusk. Lusk goes on the wing now to Jakari Davis. Right-hand side, it's Buckley. Top of the key, Lusk off the dribble, leaves it in the corner. Buckley for 3. It's an air ball, no good. Sean Rodriguez tracks down the rebound and gets it to Houston. Houston will bring it across the timeline. Houston on the right wing, tries to drive in, had it poked away from behind. Outlet ahead, Jakari Davis lays it in. That's how Shallowater wants to play. Marcus Stone back the other way for the Antelopes into the half court. He's got it on the right wing, goes to Houston, top of the key. 4:20 left in the third quarter. Near midcourt, Houston is hounded and fouled as Jakari Davis reaches in. That is 5 fouls on Shallowater already here in the second half. 3 have been charged to the Antelopes as Harrell checks in for Garcia. Abernathy will throw it in the half court. Rodriguez gets it to Houston. 4:13 left in the third. Abernathy leads 33-30. They led by 7 at the break. Top of the key, it goes to Marcus Stone. Marcus Stone goes to right wing Harrell. He'll try a 3, and he buried it. The Antelopes continue to shoot well from the outside, and they lead 36-30. On the right wing, Stallings tried to dump it inside, and Harrell deflects it away. It'll be Shallowater basketball underneath with 3:52 to play here in the third quarter. Cooper Lusk will throw it in under the basket. Lusk looking to get it in. Goes out on the right wing to Stallings. Stallings off the dribble, goes in on Harrell, can't foul. Leaves it in the corner, a 3, and answering at the other end. There's a Shallowater 3 ball, and it's 36-33. The Antelope lead cut back to 3. As Houston walks it across the timeline. Houston goes to Harrell. Top of the circle, now over to Marcus Stone, who's played valuable minutes tonight for the Antelopes. That's a foul as Caleb Harrell hit the floor away from the ball. A foul on Shallowater. And that is 3 fouls on number 3, who will remain nameless because we don't have him on our roster. Abernathy will throw it in off the inbounds. Harrell tried to get it to a cutting Paez. It's knocked out of bounds by Shallowater. Abernathy will throw it in again. 3:21 left to play here in the third quarter. 3-point Antelope lead. Luke Houston looking to inbound. Still looking, and a timeout taken by Houston. He didn't want the 5-second call, and Coach J.D. Sullivan will try and work something up. I believe this is probably going to be a 30-second. And it's actually it is a 30-second timeout. And that gives us a chance to say thank you to Hill Veterinary Services. Has Beans Coffee, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, and Nana's Donuts, all proud supporters of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. 36-33, the Antelopes holding on to a 3-point lead over the top 10 ranked Shallowater Mustangs here at home, trying to hand the Mustangs their first district loss of the season and only their third loss all year. Long way to go, though. 36-33, Abernathy leads, and they've got the basketball out of the timeout. Caleb Harrell will throw it in. Harrell looking to get it in, still looking. Goes to Sean in the corner. Now on the right wing, it goes to Paez. He goes out top to Stone, who hands it off to Houston. And Abernathy will run its offense, leading by 3 with nearing 3 minutes left in the third. They led by 7 at halftime. From the top of the key, Houston will step back, straight on 3. Luke Houston feeling it tonight. He knocks it in from the top of the key, and Abernathy leads 39-33. Back the other way, here comes Shallowater. Hayden Buckley hands the ball off now on the near side wing. Now out on the right side, it's Cooper Lusk. Floater in the lane. Off the mark, no good. Rebound taken away by Houston, and the Antelopes bring it back up. Houston with 14 points as he brings it up across the timeline. He'll drive towards the basket. Had it knocked away, and they're going to call a travel on Houston. I thought maybe the ball was being juggled, but it's going to be Shallowater basketball in the back court. And you can't argue that call too much. Back the other way, here come the Mustangs. 2:22 to play in the third. Buckley leaves it on the wing for Stallings. Back over to Buckley. Buckley drives down the lane, puts his head down, and lays it in. That's a tough take there by Hayden Buckley, and it's 39-35 Antelopes. See if they've got another answer. As Houston needs to get it across the timeline, he does. Goes around to pick, right wing, Houston. Goes over to Marcus Stone. Now Sean Rodriguez on the left-hand side. Near midcourt, Houston. Abernathy content to run a little clock here. Late in the third quarter, leading 39-35. Crossover dribble in the lane, leaving it for Harrell. Harrell goes up and under, had it stripped away, didn't go up strong enough. Taken away by Houston. Ahead to Stallings in the corner. A 3 for Shallowater, off the mark by Buckley, but another foul on a three-pointer by the Antelopes. And Hayden Buckley will go to the line for 3 free throws. The second time he's been fouled on a 3-ball tonight. The foul is on Sean Rodriguez. He's got 3. So now you have Harrell, Houston, Rodriguez, all with 3 fouls. And Buckley goes to the line. Free shot good. It's 39-36 as Shallowater could get back within 1 if he makes the next 2. 1:34 left in the third. Second free shot by Buckley is good, and he's got another one coming. 39-37. It's going to be 6 free points that Buckley's had at the line after being fouled on a 3-pointer if he's able to connect here. He does. 39-38, the Mustangs within 1. Abernathy's got to find a way to respond here as Houston will fire it ahead. A bad pass, tried to get it down the floor, stolen back by Shallowater. Stallings left it on the wing, 3-ball up, Cooper Lusk, and just like that, the Mustangs have the lead, 41-39, a 2-point lead for Shallowater with 1:10 to play here in the third. Abernathy has got to answer. Across midcourt comes Houston. Houston, he's being fouled all over the place on the right side, no call. Gives to Harrell, left-hand side. Harrell drives down the lane, off the glass, count it, and a foul for Caleb Harrell. And we're tied at 41. Big answer there by Caleb Harrell, and he's got a chance to put Abernathy back in front. With 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Caleb Harrell goes to the line. His free shot is up and good, and Abernathy regains the lead at 42-41. 55 seconds to play. Across the timeline, Shallowater has it. Stallings gives over to Buckley. Buckley top of the key for Long. Long goes on the left-hand side. Entry pass stolen away by Harrell. Harrell lost it, got it back, and he gives to Houston. 38 seconds left. Abernathy might be content to play into the half court. Over on the wing, Paez drives down the lane. That's a charge, on Ethan Paez. It's an offensive foul as he tried to force the action towards the basket. And Paez picks up the foul. That's the fifth Antelope team foul and second on Ethan Paez. Into the half court comes Shallowater on the wing to number 3. Now out top to Long again. Long on the right-hand wing, Stallings. Top of the key, Buckley. Buckley dumps it inside. 7 seconds, backs his way in. Shot is good. 5 seconds to go. Abernathy's got to get it in a hurry. Marcus Stone needs to let it fly. He does, and it's off the mark at the end of the third quarter. 43-42. The Shallowater Mustangs lead by 1 with 8 minutes to play. Come back with us. You're listening to Abernathy Basketball. When it comes to banking, you want people that you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Lady Lopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank. And welcome back to Abernathy, the Antelope Gym tonight here in Abernathy, Texas. An exciting ball game between the Shallowater Mustangs and the Abernathy Antelope. 43-42 as we head to the fourth quarter. Shallowater, after trailing by 7 at halftime, has outscored Abernathy by 8 in the second half to take a 1-point lead. It'll be Mustangs ball with the lead as they inbound at midcourt to begin the fourth and final quarter. Down the stretch they come. Hayden Buckley now gives it off on the left-hand side. Goes in the corner. Buckley will try a 3, and he hit it. And it's a 4-point Shallowater lead. You cannot leave Buckley open. He is a sharp shooter for the Mustangs. Luke Houston tries to bring it up. He gets it across the timeline. Goes around to pick. Leaves it over for Harrell. He'll try a 3. Harrell got it! A big answer by Caleb Harrell. And Abernathy within 1 at 46-45. As the Mustangs bring it back up. Stallings leaves it on the wing. Now in the corner, Buckley almost fell down. Got it back out top. Now they give it to Cooper Lusk. Lusk wanting to drive in, had it poked away. Now leaves it for Stallings. He drives the lane, and a foul on Abernathy. Might be on Marcus Stone, and that is 4 fouls on Marcus Stone. As you hope that foul trouble down the stretch doesn't hurt the Antelopes. We've said it all night. They've survived so far. Can they continue to do so? 6 fouls on the Antelopes. The next one, Shallowater, will be shooting. 17 fouls here in the half on the Mustangs. The Mustangs will throw it in the corner. Now they hand it off on the wing to Lusk. Lusk being hounded out top by Caleb Harrell. Gives way to Buckley. Buckley near midcourt. Now goes on the near side wing. And he backs it out near midcourt. Left-hand side, Kaysen Long leaves it out top. Now on the right wing, Buckley drives baseline. The floater off the mark, no good. Rebound Harrell. He pushes for Abernathy. Harrell down the lane. Leaves it in the corner for Paez. Mishandled it, or he might have had a look at a 3. Left-hand side, Houston has the basketball. Near midcourt, 6:33 to play. Right wing, Rodriguez. Rodriguez skips it back over to Paez. Paez gives out top to Houston, and the Antelopes will run the offense with 6:20 to go. A reach in and stolen away by number 3. Back the other way. Layup no good. Tip back is good. The trailer puts it back up and in. That is Cooper Lusk. And the Mustangs off another turnover, lead by 3. It's kept them in the game. On the left-hand side, it is Ethan Pius. Pius drives baseline. He's walled off. Leaves it for Houston. And a travel called on Pius. As he tried to tiptoe the baseline, he traveled with the basketball. And it's a dangerous point here in the game now for Abernathy with 5:57 to play in the fourth quarter. Jakari Davis will walk it up with the Mustangs leading 48-45. On the left-hand side, it's Cooper Lusk. Lusk tries to drive in, leaves it in the corner, drives baseline, and that's a charge on number 3, and that is 4 on him. The 8th Shallowater team foul. And it'll be the Antelopes ball in the backcourt, a big defensive stand there by Abernathy. As Sean Rodriguez jogs it up. Rodriguez deep on the right-hand side. Picks up his dribble, tried to dump it down low. Nobody home as Caleb Harrell got tied up with a defender and couldn't go get the basketball. It'll be a turnover by the Antelopes, and Shallowater will have it back, leading by 3 and 5:33 to play in the ball game. It's been a good ball game tonight between the Antelopes and the Mustangs. As Buckley will bring it up here for Shallowater. Across midcourt, goes around to pick. Top to Lusk. Lusk drives in, leaves it on the wing. Now out for Long. Hands it off to Buckley. Buckley drives the lane. And a foul called. It's going to be on Abernathy, I think. And it's 1-1 coming for Buckley, who I know for a fact has 6 free throws tonight. The foul is on Ethan Paez, his 3rd. And Buckley has 15 points, and I know at least 6 of them have come from the free throw line. As Buckley trying to extend this to a 2-possession game. He does. 49-45 Shallowater. Second free shot by Buckley. Off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around. Buckley got it back. Ball loose on the floor. Shallowater maintains the possession. Cooper Lusk, fadeaway shot off the mark. Long the rebound. He's double teamed, kicks it over to Buckley, and he's fouled. And the near automatic free throw shooter will go back to the line for Shallowater. As a result of Abernathy not being able to secure the defensive board. And Hayden Buckley will shoot free throws. His free shot is up and no good. Check it, it's not Buckley, it's Cooper Lusk. Number 15, not number 5. And Lusk will have another free shot coming. Missed them both. Comes off the rim. Kaysen Long got the rebound, misses the putback. Abernathy finally gets the rebound, and Marcus Stone is fouled by Trevor Wynn. That may be 4 on Trevor Wynn, as Stone was trying to push the other way. Check it, it's not, it is Marcus Stone going to the line, as that's the 9th team foul on the Mustangs with 5:04 left here in the fourth quarter. 1-1 coming for Stone. As Marcus eyes the basket. Free shot, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. And it's out of bounds to Shallowater with 5:01 to play. Good hustle by Garcia, but he couldn't control it. It'll be Mustang basketball with 5:01 left, and they lead 49-45. As Buckley will bring it up. Buckley goes around to Pitt. Stone fights through it. Top of the key. Driving down the lane, number 3 off the window, no good. Offensive rebound and put back, and all of a sudden, Abernathy getting destroyed on the offensive glass. And it's 51-45, the Mustangs lead. maybe their biggest lead of the night. The Antelopes need a bucket with 4.5 minutes left. On the right wing, Sean Rodriguez. Rodriguez drives baseline, off balance shot, no good. Put back up by Harrell, no good, but he's fouled. And Caleb Harrell will get a chance to cut into the lead with the clock stopped as he'll go to the foul line. Foul on Kaysen Long, number 2 on him. Free shot is good. Second free shot by Harrell is good. Made them both. Abernathy back within 4 at 51-47. And Jakari Davis will bring it up for Shallowater. Davis on the left-hand side in the free throw circle, leaves it out top. Now on the left-hand side, it's Stallings. And Ethan Paez called for a hand check. That's going to be 4 fouls on Paez, as Abernathy is, nobody's fouled out yet, but there's about 4 of them that are close. And you're already playing minus Anthony White and minus Malachi Reyes tonight. 1-1. The free shot is good. And another one coming. Second free shot, no good. A lane violation, the call on Shallowater. The Antelopes will have it down 5, 52-47 with 4:07 to play. As Sean Rodriguez will jog it up here for the Lopes. Into the half court, gives it to Luke Houston. Dribbles on the right wing, back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking high post, it goes to Garcia, back to Sean. Sean tries to drive in, he's guarded closely, throws it away. Jakari Davis the steal. He goes coast to coast, and he had it blocked by Garcia, but Garcia called for a foul. That looked like a pretty good defensive play by Cash Garcia, but Jakari Davis will go to the line for 2. Jakari Davis, first free shot good. And it's 53-47. Shallowater just slowly kind of inching more and more ahead here. Antelopes need to answer quickly. Second free shot short by Davis. Cash Garcia, the rebound. Outlet ahead, and here comes Caleb Harrell. Harrell across the timeline. Gives it near midcourt to Houston. Houston on the right wing, another bad pass, and Jakari Davis is going to jam it home at the other end. Jakari Davis, a highlight reel dunk, and all of a sudden Abernathy leads 55-47 with 3:12 to go. It's danger zone for Abernathy. Houston on the right wing, throws it away again. Ethan Paez went back to get it though, and they call a foul, believe it or not, on Shallowater. All Coach Lusk's griping is finally paying off for the Mustangs. And at the line goes Paez for the Antelopes. And he makes his first free shot good. It's 3:05 to play. It's 55-48. Trying to cut it back to 6 here is Ethan. Second free shot, in and out, no good. And the rebound goes to Cooper Lusk. Outlet ahead comes number 3. He dribbles into the half court on the wing. 3 ball up. That might be the dagger. It's Cooper Lusk from deep on the right-hand wing. And this cameraman to the next to me is annoying me. And back the other way comes Abernathy. Across the timeline, not our cameraman, I might note. On the right wing, and Houston goes high post to Cash Garcia. Garcia goes out top of the key. Houston, it's a 10-point game all of a sudden. Off the drive, step back, Houston, who's played well tonight, leaves it in the corner for Harrell. He'll try a three with a hand in his face. It's an air ball. Loose ball rebound, follow by Rodriguez. No good, but a foul. And Sean Rodriguez will go to the line for free throws. First free shot by Sean, in and out, no good. He's got another one coming. (58-48). The Mustangs have played well here in the second half. Second free shot by Sean Rodriguez cuts it to a 9-point game, and a timeout taken by the Antelopes. Tell you what, Abernathy, they've played respectfully well tonight. The Antelopes have played their best game within the last two and a half weeks, I would say. And, man, they led for over half of this ball game, and not to say it's out of the realm of possibility yet, but they've got to overcome 9. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to the Abernathy Antelope Basketball. If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season. And welcome back to Antelope Gym here in Abernathy. Ty Horsford, voice of the Antelopes, back with you. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left to play. It's 58-49. Shallowater has taken a 9-point lead. I'm sure you can tell by some of my comments tonight how I feel about our rivals from Shallowater. Try and keep it professional here, though. It's been a good ball game tonight from the Antelope Gym. Bringing it up, Jakari Davis has it on the wing for the Mustangs. Goes high post. Back in the corner, Davis. They don't have to be in a hurry to shoot with only 2 minutes to play. Leading by 9. Oh, almost thrown away by Shallowater. In the corner, driving baseline, leaving it in the middle. That's 3 seconds, no call. Trevor Wynn on the shot, no good. Follow shot is blocked by Cash Garcia. It's a jump ball that's going to turn it over to Abernathy with $1:50 left to play. 58-49, the Mustangs lead by 9. And Caleb Harrell will throw it in the backcourt. I'll say this, Abernathy may not win this basketball game, but they've played well tonight for the most part, and they've given one of the better teams in the state a run for their money. Ethan Paez out near midcourt, around to pick. Luke Houston. Houston goes out top to Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the right wing, Houston. In the circle, down the lane, floater, left it short, no good. It's tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be Shallowater ball. 1:24 to play in regulation. A 9-point game. Jakari Davis almost had it stolen away from him by Paez, but then it leads to a break because Paez is left behind after he dove for the steal. And it's 60-49. The Mustangs lead by 11 with 1:10 to go across midcourt. Houston hands it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the right-hand side, NBA range three by the senior. Jakari Davis the rebound. He pushes down the lane, kicks it over to Stallings, and Kaysen Stallings with the finish. And this game is going to end up looking a lot worse than the final score because Abernathy played the pants off of Shallowater tonight. Luke Houston's going to try and drive in, and they call a foul on Shallowater. Both teams in the double bonus. And Luke Houston will go to the line and shoot a couple of free throws. It's been quite the second half by Shallowater as they have outscored Abernathy 38-18 here in the second half. It's been quite the showing by the Mustangs. Free shot by Houston is good. Again, Abernathy was also playing shorthanded tonight. Second free shot by Luke off the mark, no good. Cash Garcia got hammered there, no call. And Shallowater has the rebound. Outlet ahead to Jakari Davis on the right-hand wing. No need to foul with 32 seconds to go. We'll see if Abernathy does. Stallings top of the key on the right-hand wing now. Abernathy playing good defense but not fouling. Out near midcourt it goes to number 3. On the left-hand side, Stallings. Stallings throws it out top, and the Mustangs are going to let the clock run out. And the Abernathy Antelopes, despite the effort, are going to fall short to the Shallowater Mustangs, 62-50, barring a foul here by the Antelopes. The ball game is over, and the Shallowater Mustangs clinch the outright district championship with a 12-point win over the Abernathy Antelopes. 62-50, Shallowater earns a hard-fought win here on the road tonight over an Abernathy Antelope team who played well. They led by 7 over Shallowater at halftime, but the Mustangs too much in the second half as Abernathy couldn't overcome the injuries and some foul trouble down the stretch. 62-50 our final tonight as Abernathy will finish the regular season at Idalou